Hello, my gardening friends, and I just wanted to thank all those that came out to see a no-dig garden bed and what it looks like in person and what goes on in it. It was really lovely to have you guys over and to break bread with you and to have some food and talk about it. So thanks for coming out. I appreciate you guys all coming out. So let's just go over what's going on in the bed now. So we have our lettuces. Some are going to be coming to an end here. I had to remove some lettuce down here because the delicata squashes, if you haven't had them, they're really worth looking into. Right there. Those are yummy. They bake up. They're a winter squash, but they bake up really nice and easy. They're easy to cut and maintain, so they're really good. And just kind of going in, we're going to go into a winter phase. So over here is some mustard greens. So those are, you just put a little bit into your salads because they're a little bit spicy. So this is the lemon basil. That's going to get pulled here soon, or a good part of it. I have green beans still coming on. That's an out of grown Cosmo, but she's fun and pretty. And then over here, I removed all the tomatoes last Monday. And see the little blue sticks? Those are little tiny dinosaur kale. So that is, I put in a lot of those. Hoping they do all right, and we'll see. And those are beautiful cosmos still going. The Swiss chard is really liking the cool nights, so it's really coming into its own. And of course the nasturtiums. I still have one zucchini plant here. It's producing nicely, just a couple here and there, so that's nice. And I'm actually using my compost that I made last year. This is last year's turnover. I have the cardboard in that just keeps it more dry. But as you can see, it's not refined and it's got chunks in it. If there's too much chunks, I pull it out and put it back into here. This is the one. This will keep dropping. I mean, you put it in there and it'll drop, because right now, I don't know if you can see that, but it's almost 120 degrees. It needs to be higher, but we are coming into where it's hard to get as much nitrogen to carbon right now. But we're working on it. So when I mow the lawn, it all has to go in. All the kitchen scraps, not meat, dairy, or oils, but all vegetables. I put avocado pits in. I put lemon rinds in. They say not to. I do it. Charles Dowding does it. I do it too. I just keep it simple. Keep it simple, sweetie. So this bed got attacked by the woodchucks this year. Thank you, woodchucks. So I wanted to show you, at the last minute, I put in a couple asparagus. And I have a few twigs coming up. I don't know if you can actually see that one. But there is a fern right here. And so this is going to be the asparagus bed. And you just have to get it established. We like asparagus. Yum. So that's what's going to be in there. I didn't actually think they would grow because I bought them like this spring and never did anything with them, and they're sitting in a bag with a hole in them so they got moisture and air. And I thought, well, it can't hurt. So I prayed over them. Jesus can fix anything. This is our raspberry bed that's going to be really producing well for next year. We're going to still break it up some more. We did break some of it up, but it needs more breaking up. That's going to be in a couple weeks. Hopefully we'll get time for it. You know, it's always something to do, right? So I put in a little bit ago, this was open, so I thought, oh, let's plop something in. So we have some spinach, we have carrots, and we have beets right here. So, and then I just picking the rutabaga as we want to eat it, because we eat the rutabaga ourselves. And lots of basil. Basil's taking a hit with the cold weather. It's not as happy about it, but it is what it is, right? And then this is ginger. It's a ginger plant, so it's a root. I'm not sure when to exactly harvest it, but I know it doesn't take frost, so I figure I'll pull it up. But it's done pretty good. I popped it in the ground, and then all of those little bits here is seeded lettuce. It's lettuce that seeded itself. So I just pick a little bit here and there. It's little. Cosmos, romaine, basil, solar flare. That's solar flare lettuce here. I like that. Lots of kale, and there's Swiss chard. So it's still producing. I mean, it's October, still producing. The green beans are pretty happy. They're producing. And then I did put some snow peas in. We'll see if we'll get a crop from them. They don't mind a little cold, so we'll look and see what happens with that. The mushroom hut season is pretty much almost done, but got a set of flowers in here. We had some little bit of time today with everybody. And then just walking up here to the other bed. I'll pause you for a minute. So my husband is washing the camper, so that's the noise behind me. But we are still harvesting carrots out of here, carrots out of here. This hog panel is going to move down to the other garden. We're going to take the wood out of here this spring, not right now. And we're going to make this one big wood chip garden. So we have strawberries in here, and I think they're going to really do good in the wood chips. They just seem to really like it. And I planted potatoes, and I had a volunteer squashes come up. That's delicata. It's immature, but it's coming up. And then we have some sunflowers. And when I had people here today, we were, looking at the potatoes and seeing what dug up. Some potatoes, and not too bad from a plant. I'm pretty happy. It's a nice sized potato. So we got some potatoes. I just like them fresh. I'm not a big potato fan, but a fresh potato is nice. So that's what's going on here. And well, I hope you're happy gardening. I appreciate everyone that came out, and we'll do it again probably in the spring. If you're interested, maybe we'll have a session on questions and answers and just sit down and talk about how this all works. And I'm hoping to put a wood chip garden in too sometime this year, or maybe in the spring of next year. We'll see. So happy gardening. Thanks for coming.